The day surrenders to twilight. The sky transforms into a canvas of soft hues, a gentle gradient from deep blue to warm orange and purple. The sun dips below the horizon, casting long shadows that stretch and dance across the land. A peaceful stillness settles upon the world as the day's activities fade into memory. The sea, a vast expanse of ever-changing blue, mirrors the sky above. It too surrenders to the embrace of twilight, its surface transforming into a canvas of reflected colors. Gentle ripples disturb the tranquil waters, creating a mesmerizing interplay of light and shadow. The air grows heavy with the scent of salt and sea, a reminder of the ocean's constant presence. Nestled along this picturesque coastline lies a small village. Its houses, painted in soft pastels, stand as silent witnesses to the daily rhythm of the sea. Narrow cobblestone streets wind their way through the village, leading towards a bustling harbour where fishing boats bob gently on the water. The day's catch has been hauled in, and the fishermen, weary but content, return to their homes, their families waiting. As twilight deepens, a lone figure emerges, silhouetted against the fading light. He walks with a slow, steady gait, his gaze fixed on the horizon where the sea meets the sky. This is the lighthouse keeper, beginning his nightly vigil, a silent guardian of the coast. The village, though seemingly asleep, is not entirely still. Behind the windows of the quaint houses, life stirs. The gentle aroma of dinner cooking wafts from open doorways, mingling with the salty tang of the sea air. Families gather, sharing stories of their day and the simple joys of being together. Inside one such home, a fire crackles merrily in the hearth, casting dancing shadows on the walls. A family huddles close, drawn together by the warmth of the fire and the bonds of love. Children, their eyes bright with excitement, listen intently as their grandfather recounts tales of his youth, his voice a soothing balm in the quiet room. From the outskirts of the village, one can see the silhouette of the lighthouse standing tall against the darkening sky. Its light, a beacon of hope and safety, cuts through the gathering gloom, a reassuring presence for the villagers and a guide for seafarers. The lighthouse is a symbol of constancy, a steady presence in a world that is always changing. Inside the lighthouse, the keeper makes his preparations. He carefully cleans and polishes the massive lens, ensuring that the light will shine brightly throughout the night. His movements are deliberate and precise, a testament to years of experience and dedication. The lighthouse is not merely his workplace, it is his home, and the light, his constant companion. The sea, a source of both sustenance and danger, has shaped the lives of the villagers for generations. Fishermen, their faces weathered by sun and wind, brave the elements daily, their livelihoods dependent on the bounty of the ocean. They respect the sea's power, understanding its capricious nature. Children, their laughter echoing across the water, play on the sandy shore, oblivious to the cares of the world. They build sand castles, their imaginations running wild, and chase the retreating waves, their joy a testament to the simple pleasures of life by the sea. The sea is their playground, a place of wonder and endless discovery. Couples stroll hand in hand along the beach, their footsteps leaving fleeting imprints in the sand. They whisper sweet nothings, their voices carried away by the gentle breeze. The vastness of the sea behind them mirrors the depth of their love, a timeless expanse where dreams take flight. High above, in the solitude of the lighthouse, the keeper watches over them all. He sees the fishermen returning home, their boats laden with the day's catch. He hears the joyful shouts of the children playing on the beach and witnesses the quiet intimacy of the lovers' stroll. The sea connects them all, a shared experience that binds them together. As darkness descends, the lighthouse keeper's vigil begins in earnest. He climbs the winding stairs to the lamp room, his footsteps echoing in the silence. The air grows colder as he ascends, the smell of salt and sea spray intensifying. He pauses for a moment, catching his breath before finally reaching his destination. With practiced ease, he lights the lamp and the massive lens bursts into life, casting a brilliant beam of light across the dark expanse of the sea. The beam rotates slowly, methodically, a comforting rhythm in the night. This is his purpose, his reason for being, to guide ships safely home, to be a beacon of hope in the darkness. Far out at sea, a lone ship battles against the elements. The waves crash against its hull, and the wind howls through the rigging. The captain, his face etched with worry, strains to see through the darkness. And then, like a beacon of hope, the lighthouse beam cuts through the gloom, guiding him towards safety. High above the raging storm, the lighthouse keeper sits calmly in his chair, a book in hand. The sound of the wind and waves is a constant lullaby, a reminder of the power of nature and the importance of his duty. He is a silent guardian, a watchful protector, ensuring the safety of those who sail the treacherous waters. The lighthouse stands tall and proud, a steadfast sentinel on the edge of the world. Its white-painted tower, now a deep indigo in the fading light, seems to touch the heavens. Its light, a beacon of hope and guidance, begins its rhythmic sweep across the darkling waters. It touches the crests of the waves, momentarily turning their white caps into shimmering jewels. For the fishermen still at sea, it is a welcome sight, a guidepost on their journey home. The air is alive with the sounds of the night, a gentle symphony that washes over the senses, the rhythmic crash of waves against the shore, a constant and reassuring presence. Overhead, the first stars begin to appear, twinkling like diamonds. The keeper closes his eyes, breathing deeply, attuning himself to the symphony of the sea. For the keeper, these sounds are not merely background noise, but a language. Tonight, the sea speaks of peace and tranquility, a message that resonates deep within his soul. Leaving the lamp room bathed in its warm golden glow, the keeper descends the winding stairs of the lighthouse. His hand trails along the smooth, worn handrail, his footsteps echoing softly in the silence. Each step downward takes him further away from the light, deeper into the embrace of the night. He enters his living quarters, a small, cozy space tucked away in the base of the tower. The room is sparsely furnished but comfortable, with a sturdy wooden table, a couple of chairs, and a narrow bed tucked into a corner. A single oil lamp casts a warm, flickering light, illuminating the worn bookshelves that line one wall. Settling into his favorite chair, the keeper reaches for a well-worn book, its pages filled with tales of the sea and the men and women who brave its perils. He pours himself a steaming mug of tea, the aroma filling the air with a comforting warmth. Outside, the wind howls, but here, within the thick stone walls of the lighthouse, he is safe and secure. He opens the book, his eyes scanning the familiar words, his mind transported to far-off lands and daring adventures. He has lived a simple life, a solitary life, but it is a life that he loves. The sea is his constant companion, the lighthouse his home, and the light his purpose. He wouldn't have it any other way. The moon, a silver crescent in the inky blackness, ascends its throne in the night sky. Its pale, ethereal light bathes the world in silver, transforming the familiar landscape into something magical and strange. The sea, normally a deep, restless blue, is now a shimmering expanse of liquid metal, its surface rippling with an otherworldly glow. The village, nestled along the coastline, sleeps peacefully beneath the moon's gentle gaze. The houses, their outlines softened by the silvery light, appear small and vulnerable, like toys scattered along the shore. The windows reflecting the moonlight gleam softly like scattered jewels. The lighthouse, its white tower gleaming under the moon's caress, stands as a silent protector, a beacon of hope in the darkness. Its light, no longer the only source of illumination, now dances in harmony with the moonbeams, creating a mesmerizing interplay of light and shadow. The keeper, drawn by the beauty of the night, steps outside. He stands for a moment, silhouetted against the backdrop of the moonlit sea, his face turned upwards, drinking in the beauty of the heavens. The world is at peace, bathed in the silvery light of the moon, and he feels a sense of profound connection to the universe, a sense of wonder and awe that transcends words. The night deepens, the stars multiplying in the vastness of the cosmos. The air grows cooler, and a light mist begins to rise from the sea, shrouding the world in a gauzy veil. Yet the lighthouse beam continues its tireless rotation, a reassuring constant in the ever-changing play of light and shadow. The sea, now a dark, mysterious expanse, stretches out to the horizon, where it merges seamlessly with the star-studded sky. The gentle lapping of the waves against the shore provides a soothing rhythm, a lullaby that calms the mind and soothes the soul. Wrapped in a thick woolen coat, the keeper sits on a bench outside the lighthouse, his gaze fixed on the hypnotic dance of the waves. He feels a deep sense of peace settle over him, a tranquility born of the quiet beauty of the night and the rhythmic pulse of the sea. The lighthouse, with its steady beam and unwavering presence, stands as a symbol of hope and steadfastness in a world that is often unpredictable and chaotic. It is a reminder that even in the darkest of nights there is always light, always guidance, always a way home. As the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, the lighthouse keeper begins his nightly ritual. He moves with a practiced grace, lighting a kerosene lamp, the soft yellow glow chasing away the encroaching shadows. The aroma of a simple, hearty soup fills the air, a welcome fragrance after a day spent in the salty air. The clinking of utensils is a familiar melody, a soundtrack to his solitary existence. Inside, there is a sense of peace, a sanctuary of order and routine. He pauses and listens intently. The wind carries the crashing of waves against the rocks below, a raw, untamed symphony that he knows by heart. With a sigh of contentment, the keeper settles down to his meal. The keeper lights his pipe, reflects on his journal and remembers a life on land. The keeper scans the horizon, recalling ghost ship tales and the sea's secrets. The keeper maintains the lighthouse, ensuring its beam guides ships safely. The storm passes and the keeper captures the sea's beauty in his journal. The keeper marvels at the night sky, feeling awe and wonder. The moonlight transforms the sea, and the keeper dreams of sailing. The village sleeps, and the keeper imagines the dreams behind dark windows. The keeper finds solace in poetry and the sounds of the night. The lighthouse stands as a beacon of hope, and the keeper feels pride. The keeper watches the waves dance, finding peace in their rhythm. Above the rhythmic dance of the waves, the night sky unfolds in all its celestial glory. A million tiny points of light, each one a distant sun, shimmer and twinkle like diamonds scattered across a velvet cloth. The Milky Way, a river of stars stretching across the heavens, is a breathtaking spectacle, a reminder of the vastness of the universe and the insignificance of earthly concerns. The keeper, his gaze drawn upwards by the sheer magnificence of the display, picks out familiar constellations, their patterns etched in his memory as surely as the lines on his own weathered face. He traces the outlines of Ursa Major, the Great Bear, its familiar dipper shape a comforting constant in the ever-changing tapestry of the night sky. Suddenly, a shooting star streaks across the heavens, a fleeting spark of brilliance against the backdrop of eternity. It leaves a trail of light in its wake, a momentary reminder that even in the vastness of the cosmos, change is the only constant. The keeper closes his eyes for a moment, making a silent wish, a childhood habit he holds on to despite the passage of time. For the keeper, the night sky is more than just a collection of stars. It is a source of endless wonder, a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things. He feels a sense of kinship with the stars, these distant suns, each one a testament to the universe's boundless creativity and power. The wind whispers through the tall grass on the cliffs above the sea. It carries the scent of salt and seaweed, a reminder of the sea's power. The keeper imagines tales of shipwrecks and daring rescues, of mythical creatures in the depths and lost treasures. Holding a seashell, he listens to the sea's roar. The lighthouse beam pierces the night, illuminating hidden depths. The keeper listens to the wind, trying to decipher its whispers. Back inside the comforting warmth of the lighthouse, the keeper sits alone, a worn book of poetry beside him. The storm has passed, leaving behind a profound silence. The only light comes from a single oil lamp casting dancing shadows. He reaches for the book, tracing its worn spine. Opening it, he lets the words comfort him in the stillness. Closing the book, he leans back, eyes closed, serene. He breathes deeply, the scent of salt and sea air filling his lungs. In this moment, he finds peace. A tranquility born of his connection to the sea and stars. As the night deepens, the lighthouse stands firm, an unwavering sentinel on the edge of the world. Its light, a beacon of hope, cuts through the darkness, a silent promise to sailors that they are not alone. The rhythmic sweep of the beam speaks of safety and the enduring presence of something greater. Inside, the massive lens rotates, a marvel of engineering and precision. With each revolution, it amplifies the light, sending it out into the darkness. The soft hum of the machinery blends with the sea and wind, a symphony of nature and artifice. The keeper, his shift drawing to a close, pauses, gazing at the hypnotic dance of the waves. He feels satisfaction, knowing he has ensured the safety of those on the open water. The lighthouse is a symbol of hope, a beacon of civilization in a dark world. The lighthouse beam, a finger of light reaching out into the darkness, illuminates not just the physical path for the sailors returning home, but also serves as a beacon for the soul. It is a symbol of resilience, of steadfastness, of the enduring power of the human spirit. The keeper, his own weathered hands resting on the railing, thinks of all the ships guided to safety by the light he tends, of the countless lives touched by its unwavering beam. He thinks of the families reunited, the lovers embraced, all made possible by keeping a light burning in the darkness. As dawn approaches, the village below begins to stir, its inhabitants awakening to a new day. The fishing boats prepare to set sail, their hearts filled with hope for a plentiful catch and a safe return. And through it all, the lighthouse watches on, its work done for another night, its presence a comforting constant in their lives. The keeper, his shift over, descends the winding stairs, his heart filled with a sense of peace and accomplishment. He has fulfilled his duty, honored the trust placed in him. He is a small part of something much larger, a vital link in a chain stretching back through generations, connecting the past to the present, guiding the way towards the future. Pausing at the foot of the lighthouse, the keeper looks up at the towering structure that has been his home for so many years. He has spent countless hours within its walls, ensuring that its light never falters. It has been a solitary life, but one filled with purpose and quiet satisfaction. The wrinkles on his face speak of a life lived in harmony with nature, of days filled with the rhythm of the sea and the stars. He has faced storms and emerged stronger, more resilient. He walks away, carrying memories of a life dedicated to service, to the simple act of keeping a light burning in the darkness. The lighthouse stands tall, a testament to hope and resilience. The sea, bathed in the golden light of dawn, stretches out before the viewer, a vast and ever-changing canvas of blues and greens, its surface alive with the ceaseless motion of the waves. The rhythmic roar of the surf, a constant and comforting presence, fills the air, a reminder of the relentless power of nature, its ability to both soothe and terrify, to destroy and to renew. The laughter of children playing on the beach, their small figures silhouetted against the rising sun, echoes across the water, a reminder of the simple joys of life, the innocence of youth, the enduring power of hope and dreams. The sea, a constant presence in their lives, will continue to shape their world, to inspire their imaginations, to connect them to something larger than themselves. A lone sailboat, its white sail billowing in the wind, glides gracefully across the water, a symbol of freedom, of adventure, of the human desire to explore, to discover, to push beyond the boundaries of the known. The sea, a vast and unforgiving wilderness, beckons, offering both challenge and reward to those brave enough to answer its call. And through it all, the lighthouse stands firm, its light a beacon of hope and guidance, a symbol of the enduring presence of something greater than ourselves, something that connects us all, something that reminds us that even in the darkest of nights there is always light, always hope, always a reason to keep sailing towards the horizon.